From WVLT, this is Local 8 News.
A Maryville woman missing almost a month. Now deputies want to learn more about her family history. And a young mother drowns in Hamblin County while trying to rescue her kids. And later on, I say creek, you might say crick. A look inside why East Tennessee people say things the way we do. Good morning to you just after 7 o'clock on this Saturday. I'm Kelsey Leyrer.
And I'm Kyle Granger. Morning, y'all.
You say y'all.
You've
established that. You're a y'all guy.
I'm a South Carolina person, so that kind of gets in there from the y'all.
They're saying yuns, youans. There's a lot of variations
we draw
of it.
it out just a little bit more.
And hit those R's sometimes pretty hard as well. Pretty interesting. That story's coming up, and it's a good one. Brittany Tarwater worked on that one.
Pretty nice story. Today, not a lot to work on. We've got a nice day in store, a little bit to work on tomorrow, but it won't be all that bad. We'll look at it in just a minute. Right now, let me show you what's going on.
Sounds good. Thank you, Kyle. A Blount County woman has been missing for almost a month now, and last night we learned that Mary Walker once told police she was afraid of a member of her own family. As David Ball shows us, police want to learn more about that relationship. The Blount County Sheriff's Office is urging anyone with any information to please call police. There is a $2,500 reward. Well, an East Tennessee mother drowned trying to save her children. This happened Thursday at the Inca Dam on the Nolichucky River. EMS officials say 29-year-old Anna Last drowned while trying to free her children and others from a raft caught in the river in Hamblin County. Her two children, along with two other kids and an adult, were then saved by rescue crews who threw a rope and were able to pull them to shore. A Scott County teacher is accused of giving drugs to students, and some parents say she should have been removed from the classroom a long time ago. The Scott County Sheriff's Office says Tara Lay gave students cigarettes, but there's no evidence to support that she gave them hard drugs. She's charged with contributing to the delinquency of minors. Now, back in 2016, police say she tried to falsify a drug test. That's when the school board moved her from Huntsville Elementary to the Scott County Alternative School. Parents say she should have never been allowed back in the classroom after that first case, and they gathered to protest at the school board last night. A man wanted in a Knox County hotel murder has been arrested near Detroit, Michigan. Jack McFall was found shot to death in a minivan in the parking lot of the East Knox Red Roof Inn on Tuesday. The Knox County Sheriff's Department arrested 29-year-old Alonzo Chavez Hoskins. A second suspect has also been arrested but is not charged in that murder. Workers at the Knoxville Botanical Gardens are trying to figure out how some holes got into the side of their greenhouses. They say the damage is small, but it's definitely vandalism. They're used to seeing storm damage on the property, but they say this was very different. We spoke to the executive director yesterday, who thinks that someone was out there throwing things into the plastic cover. An inmate who escaped from a correction center in Alabama has been captured in Cott County. U.S. Marshals and Cott County deputies say they found Ryan Wilson, pictured on your screen right now, with more than 10 grams of meth and 2 firearms. 2 other people were also taken into custody in the bust. He's now in the Cott County jail awaiting extradition back to Alabama. The state of Tennessee could soon blame painkiller manufacturers for elevating the opioid crisis in the state of Tennessee. State House Speaker Beth Harwell is asking the state attorney general to preview a lawsuit filed by lawmakers up in Ohio. They've sued 5 major drug companies already. Harwell says Tennessee is one of the worst states for prescription pill abuse. Meanwhile, reaction continues on the federal level after President Donald Trump decides to pull out of the Paris Climate Accord. A lot of supporters of the decision say the U.S. can better manage climate control on its own, not as a part of a group. The focus in the White House, however, has shifted away from the Climate Accord and is now back to President Trump's travel ban. They want to reinstate the ban for the time being. The Supreme Court has not responded to the request as of now. Well, state lawmakers are responding to the president's decision to withdraw from that Paris Climate Accord. Senator Lamar Alexander says in part there is nothing binding about the Paris Agreement, so staying in it makes little difference.